Tsukihime. Tsukihime. Okay. Yeah. 29, I think. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Is that when there's the window open? I can hear the soft singing of birds from the garden. A cool breeze breezes across floats across my face. This time I went to sleep, right? I think so. I feel the sunlight hitting my eyelids. A quiet, gentle atmosphere. A gentle morning. Morning? I guess I fell asleep last night as Akia cared for me and slept till now. Lying down, my body feels heavy, but I feel much better than I did yesterday. I start to open my eyes and sit up, and, the little rascal finally woke up. I see a cute face right in front of mine. My brain goes blank and stops working due to this unexpected event. My mouth opens and closes, but my voice seems to be missing. Okay, hello. Seriously, what's going on? But is in front of me, this is my room. It's past 9 o'clock in the morning, she'd, come inside still wearing her shoes, that's all I know for now. You liar. We promised to meet again yesterday, and when I did that last time I died. She must be in a pretty bad mood as her red eyes have lost their usual beauty. No, not cool at all. Being this close, her beauty is more vivid than usual. A cute glares at me as I lay in bed. Oh, wait a cute, why are you in my room in this morning? I started to shout but I'd stop myself. If I shouted now, he soon would come in and it would all be over. Everything is so chaotic, my brain can't grasp that much. Anyway, move. I just going to just going into someone's room, threatening a sleeping person. Do you know how awful that is? What's up with that attitude? I came here because you broke your promise. I was sleeping while making someone wait. Just what in the world were you planning? I was planning to die. Well, actually not die, I guess. As she stares at me ill-temperedly, I calm down. That's right. I did break my promise to meet a Curd last night. I finally understand the situation. I understand why Curd's angry. I understand what to do this, to come to someone's room so wearing shoes like that. What does she intend to do? Wearing shoes. That's the biggest issue. Seeing that the window is open, she probably came in through there. I see, since I broke my promise, I'm at fault here. But sneaking in here is going too far, you know. This isn't your house, Shiki, she gives a quick retort. You know I was really angry before. I waited for many hours and as soon as I realized you weren't coming, I got so incredibly angry. I was thinking I would never let this happen again. I'd rip your throat out. Wow, that's very nice. She speaks. She's still looking ill-tempered. Do you get it, Shiki? That feeling, I couldn't resist it. Even though I know I should calm down, the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. As if she still felt that way, her red eyes seemed to blame me. Yeah, I guess you can't help yourself. Giving thanks to God, my next was to still attach to keep the conversation going, isn't it? And I stuck in here, but since you were asleep, I decided to wait. At least I wanted to hear your excuse. And since I didn't have anything to do, I watched your sleeping face. Yes, your sleeping face is very quiet, it was almost scary. Sleeping like you were dead, I started feeling uneasy. Because I thought that you might never wake up, I sigh. If you're so uneasy, then you should have woke me up. I'm uneasy when you're next to me. Cool. But I thought it would be a waste. I don't know what I looked like when I was asleep, but I thought it would be real good if I slept like you did. I wondered why you looked so peaceful while I was watching you sleep. Who knows? While I was doing that, my anger disappeared and then you woke up. Then you've been here this whole time, from last night until now? That's cool. Yeah, people from this house came in a few times, but I hid myself, so it was okay. A girl also came to wake you up, but I didn't like her so much, so I sent her away. The kid laughs brightly. What? Wait, you sent her away? How? I wasn't rough. Didn't I tell you before that vampires have mystic eyes of enchantment? I merely suggested, and I used a suggestion on her saying that Shiki has already gone to school, and didn't even have any memory of her meeting me. No memory, you really are a troublesome person. Well, even if she is troublesome, at least she took care not to be detected. Cool beans. So I'm already at school. Nice. I bring my hand to my head as I sigh. Alright, sorry for yesterday, Cupid. I don't know if this is making up for it, but I won't break any more promises. I'm gonna die. Anyway, yeah, I promise. Look up in her eyes as I declare this. Are you sure? I'm sure, because I now realize your revenge is scary. Still lying down, I raise my hand in surrender. My hands in surrender. All of a sudden, her bad moods disappeared completely. I could gives a satisfied nod and says, alright. Is this an image when, like, I'm in the seal and I stab her in the throat? I think so. A kid finally gets away from the bed. She's sticking into someone's bed like that. Did you think about how hard the sheets would be to clean if you left a mess from your shoes? Complaining I get up of bed. My kid stands in the center of my room watching me as I slowly roast myself in bed. Hey, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm just waiting for you to change. You're not going to go out in those clothes, right? Well, yeah. No one walks around in pajamas, wait, accurate. Yeah, I was thinking we'd spend the day together, Shiki. You said you'd make up for breaking your promise, didn't you? Are we gonna hunt vampires? Cool beans. You could say this casually as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Today all day, what are you saying? I have school, I'm already at school. Hey, you even said you were sure. Are you choosing school over me, Shiki? Huh? She got me there. Sure, let's go with the Kuwait. I don't really care. This one I guess. Then I'll go loop after that. I glanced at the clock, it's already past 9. I would be late even if I went to school now, and to be honest, going to the Kuwait is more fun than going to school. Alright, I'll spend the day with you, but if you go into the city during the day, I don't think there'll be any dead around. Maybe. I don't care about that, I just want to walk around, so even if it's just the daytime, it doesn't matter. What? Are we making up for the time for last night going to look for vampires? No vampires are here anyway. Of course, yeah, of course we'll look tonight. Oh, I didn't tell you about how I got attacked. But to have you help all day and night would be hard. So during the day I thought we could relax. I think that would be fun too. We're just the two of us walking around, that's like what they call a date in the real world. Maybe you can't say that with a vampire like a Kuwait, but I suppose she's telling me to just have some fun. Cool beans. It's probably safer than going to school and dying, so whatever. But yeah, I need to get ready mentally and... Oh, what's wrong, Shiki? Your face is turning red. I'm probably sick again. I cover my head with my hands and look away. Certainly it's been just the two of us many times before, but those were emergency situations and it was more like a pact of cooperation than anything between a man and a woman. It's basically the same thing, but okay. That's why no matter how pretty I thought she was, I tried not to notice. But if, without any danger, without any promised purpose, if the two of us just walk around, I might start to notice something I've never noticed before and it makes me hesitate. Cool. Shiki. Hey, are you going to school after all? No way. I said I would do it, so I will. I don't know what you were thinking, but walking around shouldn't be a problem. Okay, then it's decided. Then let's go. Sure. She walks towards the window and she snuck in earlier. Wait a minute. I'm gonna change, so can you just look outside for a while? Okay. What? Did you call me? Oh yes, no, just go outside, I'll be there soon. Okay, I'll wait outside. I've waited this long, so don't make me wait any longer, Shiki. I'm going to die. I don't sit and eat breakfast or dinner. She jumps out the window with the lightness of a cat. I hear the rustling of the trees outside. She didn't jump to the ground, but also along the tree branches. With a body like that, it should have been easy to get in here undetected. This isn't the time to be impressed. I too have to sneak out without Hisu noticing. I change into some normal clothes. You can jump out the window too. Carry over the door slightly, I look around to make sure no one's in the hallway and tiptoe outside. Okay. I get out. Lucky no one saw me as I made my way out. My kid is looking the other way as she mumbles to herself. Thanks for waiting. Come on, let's go, Kuwait. If we stick around here, Kuraku-san will find us. Oh yeah, we should go. Something different before her words seem very empty. What is it? This isn't like you at all. Did something happen just now? No, not really. I said the game part strongly, but her words are still hollow. It seems like she's planning something. She's planning to murder me. I feel kind of scared. Are you feeling sick because it's daytime? No need to force yourself to go out. If it's hard for you, we can stop. Yeah, we can, I guess. I feel fine by now, but seeing that the wall reminds me of last night. Last night? You mean when you were waiting for me in the park? Yes, Akira nods meekly. The wall? I dashed here with all my strength, stuck into your room, but it seems strange when I think about it now. Why was I so angry back then? It was just a little promise. Saying she didn't get it, Akira crossed his arms and thought, who knows? That's right. Maybe you get it, Shiki. You were telling me I'm so stupid, so maybe you can understand. Hey, if she doesn't understand the start, then how can she expect me to? There's no way I can understand, but if I had to respond... Well, it's because you're selfish, right? It's because you hate me, right? It's because you're a vampire, right? Well... Uh, because you hate me? Oh, what does because you're a vampire mean? Because you're selfish. Sure, let's do that one. Aren't you just easily angered? Loop to the top. You're a pretty selfish person at heart after all. I could hear my voice. I've voiced my thoughts on the matter. Really? Now that you mention it, you could be right. It seems like I've gotten really emotional since you killed me. I could nod in a satisfied manner. Well, whatever that was the truth or not, the problem is resolved as long as Akurud is convinced. Does that clear it up? Then let's go, Akurud. Do you have anywhere in mind? I don't know where we're going. I don't know, so I'll let you decide. Just take me wherever. Cool. Let's go to the place that's gonna kill me. So she told me we're going somewhere else, and now it's this? Oh well, I'm not sure what kind of place she likes, but I'll take her to a good hangout place. Well then, so many choices. Go for the usual, take her to the movie theater. She'll probably like somewhere such as a dark alley. I don't really know, so let's go to the park for now. I don't know. Sure. Let's go to a back alley. That seems like a fun place. Fun activity. For the time being, we go into town, and all that's left is to branch off the main street and go to the empty alley. Huh? What is it, Shiki? Nothing. It's different than normal, so I was just a little confused. Akurud perplexedly cooks her head to the side. Seems like she doesn't notice at all. I feel the weight of stairs all around me. Just walking down the street causes people all around to cast glares upon us. It doesn't need to be said, but it's probably because Akurud really stands out. I'm a little aware of it, but everyone else's reactions make me even more conscious of it, and it's a bit troubling. Akurud acts just like she normally does, but since I can't help but be overwhelmed by her femininity, I can't make any meaningful conversation. Hey, do you hear me, Shiki? I'm asking you where we're going. We're going to an alleyway so I can murder you. We're almost there, so hold on. We're going somewhere you can relax. And we arrive at the alley. Yes, it's an alley. Here we are. People don't usually come here, so you can relax here. Huh? The gate suddenly turns heartless and almost deadly. Akurud, don't have you that happy with this place. You seem so angry. I actually can't speak. That's odd. You were vampires, so I thought you would like a place like this better than somewhere crowded. The light is very sharp, but this isn't good. This might be the first time I've ever seen her this angry. Giving a deep sigh, Akurud looks up again. Hey Shiki, what kind of joke is this? Frightening. That smiley face is really frightening. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Or whatever. No, I'm really sorry, I really messed up. I bring my hands together and implore forgiveness. She keeps smiling. That's right, there's really nothing to do here. The only thing we could do here is replay the first time we met. When we first met, that means, yes, the results may turn out a little different from back then. But that might be fun too, right, Shiki? This is a threat. Just counteracts with a smile. I said I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you, so stop smiling like that. I'll take you somewhere better. Like where, really? I was getting in the mood for it too. She looks disappointed. I really must contemplate my actions. Even though Akurud is a vampire, I must have really been stupid to take her to an alley for a day. I don't know. For 4 hours approximately, appropriate for the ball of curiosity that is Akurud, we end up going to the department store in front of the station. Seems like Akurud made me take her there just to trouble me, but somewhere along the way I guess it started to be pretty fun for her and she became happy again. It was a little tiring, but I think it was a good time. Was it? I don't know. Alleyway. Where am I? It's now past 2, so to ease my hunger, I take us to a fast food restaurant. I don't even know if she eats this kind of food, but after Akurud says long and hard at the menu, she ends up ordering the same thing I did. I sit down across from her. After Akurud looks around quickly, she puts a french fry in her mouth like she's done many times before. Oh, you seem pretty used to it. I thought maybe it was your first time. Yeah, this is my first time I've done it. I've known about places like these, but it was the only from information sources. Just information I see. You watch the news, so I guess you read in magazines too. Not quite like that. I need knowledge to fit in with the times, right? So when I wake up, I study the information of that time and then go into action. Well, it usually takes over in a few days, so it ends up being useless. It's usually over in a few days, okay? So you wake up, you go to sleep, you kill Moa, you go to sleep, you read, you kill Moa. Okay, do these things that are hard to understand like this for me time to time? Why does it end up being useless? Because I go to sleep right away. I don't know how many years later I wake up next time, so I can't use much of what I remember. After it's over, all I do is sleep. But maybe I've been missing out. I only knew the world through those sources. I knew about how people would gather like this, but I never experienced it. Cool beans. I see, but isn't knowing just enough? Just now you ordered some food like it was perfectly natural. Of course, I studied so I could act that way. But that's all. Experience is far greater than theory. Even if I know about a zillion of things, it's useless if I've not done them. It size, is that so? I think some people say theory makes up for a lack of experience. That's something only those who know theory say. I used to think that way until just recently. A good expression starts to cloud. For some unknown reason, I don't like to seeing a face like that. Who knows why? Is that so? I think there's just those for whom theory can make up for lack of experience and those for whom experience comes theory. There's a lot of people out there in the world, so not everyone is the same. Wow, you got really deep and serious, Shiki. Hey now, Akira, you're the one who started getting all serious. I was just going along. Don't kill the conversation like that. Since you're telling me all that stuff about yourself. Yeah, I know. You always listen to me when I talk. So, am I gonna die because I took you to the alleyway? You always yell at me, but you listen to me when it's serious. Akira laughed slightly. That's what she thinks anyway. But I think she's such a genuine smile suits her best. I was thinking about what you said earlier. I really am narrow-minded. I can't really see anything else after I make up my mind. Not needing anyone but myself. I'm the only one who's right. I can only think in those terms. That's right. There are a lot of hearts out there, so there's a lot of people that can do easily what I can't. She somehow seems very gentle as she contemplates. But even if I contemplate it, my personality won't change. I like this me the best, and I believe it is the correct way. Cool. She smiles as she says those courageous words, then she looks around like before and takes a bite of her burger. Chomp chomp. As if to erase any image of her being a vampire, Kid chomps down on her junk food. How come she eats it? Because she ordered it. It seems impossible to look elegant while eating a burger, but the Kid makes it look beautiful. How? What? Staring at me like that? Is that not how you eat it? The Kid hurriedly puts her burger back on her tray. She then wipes her mouth with a paper napkin, but even that simple act seems so elegant. No, it's right, but strange. In your case, it doesn't suit you, so don't do it. I don't even know why I say that as I chomp my burger like a hamburger should be eaten. What do you mean it doesn't suit me? It's an image problem. That small mouth of yours isn't fit to eat fast food. Fries aren't a problem, so you can just have my share. Put my french fries on a tray. I really don't know what I'm ordering at all. I don't want them. I don't feel like eating just those. But saying that, she brings the burger to her mouth once more. Cool. She might be worried about my stare as she eats it more normally. Well, I can live with that. But a hamburger eating vampire. All living things need nutrition to live, so they eat. But the Q declares she doesn't need drink blood. So in order to gain their nutrition, does she eat food just like us normal humans? Hey, Q-it. What you mean? I wasn't gonna criticize you, I just had a question if that's okay. Sure, what is it? Are you a vampire, right then? I was wondering if food for you was only blood. Her eyes widened. I knew it. It was a rude question. Seeing even a kid's face expression is getting angry or not. Hey Shiki, normally I don't eat food. Certainly eating like this allows me to move on my own, but it's more of a mental thing. For me to eat, in other words, taking in nutrition is a different process than what you have. I do have an appetite, but maybe it's more akin to lust. I don't eat, I get irritated, but since I don't put much priority on it, inversion impulse rarely happens. She easily denies the food as a food theory. The blood is food theory, yeah, that's what it is. She really seems to be okay with not drinking blood. I see, that's good. Akira isn't someone that kills humans to feed. And then you tried to attack me earlier in the last thingy, but whatever. It really is a good thing. Jeez. Akira just said that from the beginning. I'm a vampire that doesn't suck human blood. Then I would have agreed to help her from the start. Hey, wait a minute. You don't call that vampire, you do. Even if you resisted eating for one day, right? Well, those vampires who are true ancestors like me, the highest class of food, the thing that can satisfy our destiny the most is blood. So in order to live and fulfill our desires, our desires, not destiny, we can substitute blood with other things. But when it comes to the dead apostle, vampires that were originally humans, it's a different matter. In order to maintain their existence, they need the blood of others. Yes, I know. In other words, the best way to satisfy your hunger is blood. But you said you hated drinking blood. So just like humans, people who don't like certain foods you hate the taste of blood. I think I guess that's satisfactory simplification for the long explanation she gave. However, it seems like I was a little off. I don't know, I don't know what blood tastes like. Huh? I told you I'm not a full vampire, and not knowing the taste of blood. I still don't know about that. All I know is to drink human blood is to refuse to recognize them as people. She looks away, not even trying to look at me. Cool beans, I guess. Hey Shiki, what if birds or fish had the same amount of intelligence and lifespan as you did? Could you eat them? Could you justify it to yourself by saying no matter how much sense they have, they're still food? Yeah, why? And then eat them? No, could I eat them? I don't know. I don't know, but first off, I would try and eat other food things that didn't have intelligence. See? Just like that. That's why I hate the thought of drinking blood. Well, maybe there are likes and dislikes as you said too. If I could, I like to avoid the sight of blood. But yes, but if humans didn't have the same worth, intelligence and values that I did, then maybe I would drink blood. Isn't a providence of nature taking the lives of other things to protect your own? Right. I could ask for my agreement. I don't know, but that, even if I could say that I can only deny it, I don't want to agree to that. Something that may be true, but in the first place, humans are like you. So let's just cut short this kind of conversation. I don't like talking about what ifs. Really? I like what ifs, not knowing how things will turn out, yet still hoping at least for that moment. What if, then what if she drank blood like other vampires? Would it be talking like this? What's wrong, Shiki? Your face got dark all of a sudden. Do you have to go to the bathroom? Hey, you, come up with that when someone is thinking seriously. I sigh. Even though I'm serious thinking about it, Akui doesn't seem to think much about drinking blood. Cool, okay. Yeah, it doesn't concern me. She's just mumbling to yourself like that. Trying to hide something isn't manly, Shiki. Hide what? Akui looks like an angry cat again. I'm not really trying to hide anything. But besides, you're the only one with all the secrets. You're just having fun saying things I can't understand. Maybe. Having fun, I'm not trying to do that. I don't know where her bad mood went, but she suddenly calms down. She looks like she's uneasy with me and nailing it on the head. Really? You really were having fun seeing me stumble like earlier. Do you like teasing or is it a secrecy? Well, we are two different kinds of life forms, so I don't care. That's not very nice. No, that's not it. I was just trying to answer you. It probably looks like I'm hiding a lot of things because you never ask. So whatever I ask, you'll tell me? Yes, we're a team after all. Are we? Okay, alright. Then if she wishes, I shall ask questions to clear things up. Tell her about last night. Then let's hear about the details about her Aku's enemy. Well, I have to, okay. I forgot, because she started telling me to take her out to play, but there was something I had to ask her. Then I'll ask. This one, okay? Akira was attacked 2 nights ago by a strange person. A strange person? What kind? Well, that is. I calm down and describe as clearly as I can what happened 2 nights ago. Yeah, that's how it was. Finish my explanation and read Akira's expression. But when I started to tell now, her eyes remained sharp without any gentleness. So what is it, Akira? That bandaged man and the person wearing those robes like some priest? Are they enemies of yours? Yes. Both of them are enemies. I don't know just who or what that bandaged man is, but that woman wearing those Catholic robes I have an idea about. I've already read this, I'm pretty sure. We know the person who helped you, Shiki, man. If it's really her, she'll probably be able to find the enemy before me. She bites her lips vexedly. Wait a minute, I didn't say that person was a woman, though. Shiki, that is a natural enemy for the vampires, a good professional. There are many religious groups, but the Catholic Church looks at vampires with has more certainty than the rest. You know, it's almost like an obsession. They're so insane I don't even want to mess with them. I could let out a sigh. The one who helps you as a member of the league that hurts us. Oh, I still skipped a bit too ahead. Ah, whatever. Whatever. After eating, we do some window shopping on the main street and end up heading towards my school for some reason. Yeah, but to fight the vampire. The sun starts to set. Actually, it's because the kid Sunny explains let's go to the school you're attending and I couldn't tell her no. Okay. I've told you before, but we can't go inside. I'll skip school today afterwards and you're an outsider. I know. I won't cause you any trouble, so just relax. Now I'm going to die, but okay. A cute kid appears at the school from the front gate. Huh? Yuri tilts her head. What's wrong? Something happened? I look at the school grounds from behind her. Huh. This time I'm the one tilting my head. There's no sign of anyone on the school grounds. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. At this time there should be a lot of athletic clubs still practicing. Shiki, it seems that no one's here. I'm not sure why, but there really is no one here. I don't see anyone in the building either. Strange. Shiki, there's no one inside, you know. Like Quid stares upwards at me. Somehow I'm pretty sure I know what she's trying to say. No way, I refuse her bluntly. But she doesn't listen to me. If there's no one inside, then that means I can't get in trouble for coming in. We came at a great time, didn't we? I told you I don't want to. Oh yeah, Ovo was here. Well, it's bigger than I thought inside. Maybe. The school building is also really huge. It seems well suited for its task. That's strange. The crew's voice isn't coming from right behind me, but from inside the school grounds. Shiki, the door wasn't open, so is it okay if I break it down? With blurring speed, a curate is right next to a glass door, with her arm crooked to break it. Why don't you just do what people are saying? With all her strength, I dashed towards the glass to prevent it from being broken. Okay. Ah, you came over. She gives a smile as if enjoying this. Well, which room was he in last time? The tea room or something? Is going to my high school this much fun? I don't know. There's a lot of other people, places I can take you, so let's just get out of here. No, we need to go kill Roa. I don't think so. The place you want to come to seems pretty fun. Pretty good to mischievous laugh and small Steve nervously. Shiki, I want to go inside there. Can you kill the lock on this? Kill it. You. Wouldn't it be less messy than if I did it? The way you slice something apart doesn't leave any cross sections that look like the action of a blade. If someone finds it later, it'll just look like it fell apart on its own. Come on. You won't see the glass window by the hallway. Sure. Sheesh, you act like a little kid. I half lower my glasses. Now then, a window with a line at the custom lock would be crap. There conveniently is one. Taking my knife out of my pocket, I cut down the lock. No, not cut it down, more like killing it. All set. The lock disintegrated. Cool. Let's go in here. Lifting up the glass window, we enter the school building. I knew it. Akira declares she wants me to guide her around to my classroom first. I don't see this background thingy. Ishiki, what do you study here? I don't know. What? Normal school stuff. History and a lot of deep studies into the culture of my country. Also, the camera's usually the other way, rather than being this way. And to know how things work, we study physics and maths. And we might go overseas one day, so we study English too. But really, taking you into account, I thought you were studying things like the best exercise of people or how to use various blades. You say something pretty funny. Like which, you're saying that even though you already know what kind of place this is, don't right? Good job. She starts to clap. It's so hard to understand what she's thinking, but today takes the cake. Strike me here, just what the hell is she planning? Who knows? Shiki, what is it? Suddenly looking serious like that. You did have a reason to bring me here, didn't you? You're gonna kill me? No, there wasn't any reason. Oh, so you are gonna kill me. I just want to hear about this kind of place. This kind of place? About school? Yeah, you could spend half your day here, right? Is any useful all the knowledge and experience you gain here? I don't know. Are you just wasting your time learning things unnecessary for you, huh? The question is the least understandable so far. For example, there's some skills you learned here that will never be used. Isn't that a waste? Well, maybe it is a waste. I learned maths, but we only use the simplest of maths in our daily lives. I learned about this country's history and English, but I don't know if I'll ever use it. Oh, so you realize it then? But then, why do you do such pointless things? Your time is so short, you don't have time to waste. No time to waste, well, we don't have a specific goal, so we live pointlessly like this until we do. I can't believe it. Even though you know it's pointless, you make it something you live for. Yeah, can't really believe it. Her voice is, terribly hushed. I don't understand why, I understand why, of course. Something to live for, huh? That may be true, but are useless things that bad? Yeah, it's alright to do extra things. And if I use, what I learn here only, it still becomes a reminder of my days here. Some years later, there'll be a time when I'll just think, and I'll remember back and say, yeah, that's how it was back then, and give a bitter smile. So there's meaning in it. I don't get it. Those memories themselves are pointless, but you're saying there's fun in remembering them, Shiki? Yeah, that's okay. People are destined not to remember painful things. From the birthplace of life, where humans are full of pointless things. To think of it, isn't life itself pointless? So I don't think about it too deeply. I think it's best to just fool yourself and live like you don't realize there's no meaning to life. You know it's pointless, yet you do it. I really don't get it. I can't do anything pointless. Even now I haven't done anything that I didn't need to do. What are you saying? Wasn't this whole day full of pointlessness? Isn't your purpose hunting vampires? Then there's really no need for you to go walking around with me. That's true. I don't understand that either. I want to ask you because you don't seem to do anything but pointless things, but now I'm totally confused. Hey, yes, I'm sorry. I'm only a completely pointless person. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's how we're trying to say, Shiki. Humans are a collective, so their worth isn't determined by the individual, but by the whole group. Even if an individual is mistaken, if the group is correct, then it's forgiven. But as for us, we are solitary creatures, so we can't allow ourselves to be mistaken. We can't allow our wills to be influenced by anyone else. So that's why I was always taught never to do extra things. Quietly, she talks as if she was in a confessional. Cool. But now I don't know anymore. For just a brief time, really only 7 days. I start to wonder if I was really right. Because it was fun doing things living like this. I never thought until now how happy it would make me. A curate? Uh, curate? Maybe I broke down. I've never been awake for this long until now, but maybe I'm already fast asleep dreaming about all this. Maybe you did. I did kill you, so maybe you're broken now. With empty eyes, Akira whispers those words. What? I can't speak. Her image flutters like a photographed, no, not photographed, projected hologram. Completely different word. Broken? What do you mean? You look pretty normal to me. Maybe on the outside, but I'm different on the inside. Broken, okay? Happiness and pain and all those extra feelings are becoming greater. I can't ignore that I able, used to be, able to in the past. So I'm broken, right? Yeah, maybe. And also, I'm not normal. I'm different from Yushiki. I'm a vampire. No, I can't believe this. Saying that she seems to laugh really faintly, as if hiding in the red of the setting sun. That's strange. It's just weird. The desk classroom bathed in the red sun. A vulnerable-looking girl. This scene, that's not like you at all. Yeah, it's not like you at all. You're a vampire, so don't look so vulnerable like you or some ordinary girl. Think you can't know having to do pointless things if it's not causing any trouble to anyone. Isn't it alright just to let it all go? I said not to think about yourself too seriously. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I don't see a problem. You're not causing trouble to anyone. Interesting. The vampire, is he not gonna attack? Maybe not. Really? But you always yell at me, is that different? I'm an exception. I have the sin of killing you, so dealing with you is my karma. It's okay, I'm doing it because I want to, so please don't think about the trouble you're causing me. Because expression clouds over. If she makes that kind of face, it's a little troubling. She looks weak, I want to embrace her. Cool. Please, Akira, get it straight now. It's true that you're selfish. You don't listen to other people and you're full of problems. But other than that, you're pretty normal. You're not broken, you're just like a normal girl. So smile, if you keep making that expression, it'll make me feel bad. Cool. That's pretty mean. Is it? Am I really that selfish? Akira looks at me suddenly as if trying to study my expression. Who knows? I'm taken aback a little. It seems the princess doesn't realize she was selfish. What are you saying? If you take every bit of selfishness out of you, there'd be nothing left but bones, just bones. What I'm saying doesn't quite make sense, but it seems very funny. Because even in my wildest dream, I never imagined I would see a kid embarrassed over herself. Oh, she got mad! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Shiki, you jerk! I was seriously discussing matters and you act so heartlessly. Like I said, didn't I say I was pretty nice to everyone but you? So being mean to you isn't anything new. Stifling my laughter, I looked back at her. The cloud hanging over her head dispersed as she has a genuine expression on her face, which is much more like her. But you know, I guess it's better for you to be lively. I'm a little relieved. Is that so? Eh? Well, why are you relieved? Who knows? Are you supposed to be heartless towards me? Ah, yeah, that's right. I turned my head questionably. That's strange, I don't even know why myself. Before, I just didn't want to see her. Be the person I wanted to protect her. That's ridiculous. Without a doubt, she is pretty, and I know she's a good person. Also, it isn't boring to be with her. But no matter how ridiculous, but no way can such a ridiculous thing be happening. Get hold of yourself, Shiki. She's a vampire. Yeah, you already said this. That's pretty vague. Are you saying you don't understand yourself? He doesn't understand himself. This is like the Fate series, right? So is it like vampires in the other Fate thingy? Well, this is Tsukihime. I don't know, Fate. But quiet. It's alright if I don't understand myself. I've always been aware of how strange I am from the beginning. That's why my memories are always vague. Oh, I see. That's why you're always spaced out, Shuki. You could not stress out as if deeply understanding the matter. Having to take my excuse seriously makes me wonder if it might really be true. Well then, we can't stay in the classroom forever, so we should hurry up and leave before we're found out by the teachers. Head up to school. Come on, let's head out. Nothing else to do here, right? We're gonna die, but okay, at least I am. He had nothing else but Shiki, threw her a questioning glance. She seemed to be pondering her words and then asked me a strange question. Shiki, do you enjoy things? No, I hate everything. Are you sick today or something? Don't make fun of me. No, I hate everything. I know a little about your body. Even you know it, right? This isn't then that it isn't strange for you to die at any moment. What? Thump. Scars on my chest almost feels like it's squirming. Well, humans die eventually. But in your case, death will come quicker than from other people. Her eyes are serious, but everyone has lines of death on them, so there are many places where they can die easily. It's not like I'm the only one very close to death. Answer me, so do you ever have moments where you enjoy yourself even though you have such an unstable hold on life? You really are stupid. There's no way I can know that. Sky. But there's one thing clear to me. I almost died 8 years ago, and for a short while, probably when I was getting surgery at the hospital, I felt like I was in a dark place. Maybe it was a dream. Just at that time, I truly felt like I died. Like that place was truly death. I was extremely happy after my miraculous recovery. Then I met Senpai, I was able to return to my normal life. And I never realized it until I died once. I think it was Sensei, not Senpai. But the world is so peaceful and such a fun place to be. They say pleasure can't be found in this life, but I think for humans, just living is enough. That's why I can continue to living like this without even knowing that it's all pointless. That's why if someone asks me if I'm enjoying life unless it's something really unforgivable, I can't help but answer that I am. No matter how much despair it is, I'm satisfied with just existing. That's something more certain than the nothingness of death. No one has to teach me that, but I still know that. Do you? Just being allowed to be here is a wonderful thing, is it? It's just, isn't living enjoyable enough? Everything up until now was fun, so I can feel like living is. Well, I guess this is how I can answer your question. I can't say anything too profound. I've only, um, I've only been alive for 17 years. I see, so that is how your heart is. Just doing that is fun enough. That's true, even though you know it's something extra, you can't give it up because you enjoy it. I was scared of that and asked because I thought, but perhaps that might be a good answer. What? What? Are you still thinking about that thing from before? Yes, but for now, the hard feelings have faded. I can't stray off the course until the vampire is defeated. Until then, we can fight together. Yes, that's the plan anyway, okay? Right, she stays smiling. Rose in this building. So that vampire's defeated, huh? That's right. That was the relationship between us. Because today was just so normal. I completely forgot about that most important fundamental fact. Hey, Kid, without thinking, when this is all over, when we defeat this vampire before we part, can't we do something like this just once more? Those words really came out of my mouth naturally. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean? I'm asking after your task is finished. Let's do pointless things one more time. In the end, we're here because we agreed to help each other out. So I really was wondering what would happen after uh, if we were to meet again without any responsibilities, if we just met for no particular reason. That's not true. Just as friends, I'm not thinking about her as a vampire at all. I just thought it would make her cute happy if we create some normal memories like that. If you're too busy, then it's okay. I only thought of it just now anyway. But that's really the opposite of how I feel. After see her eyes widen in surprise, she nods. Okay. Well, everything's over. Let's come up here again, cheeky. Sure. It won't have any meaning, but I'm sure it will be really, really fun. In the classroom bathed by the sunset, Akira smiles and makes a promise with me. Okay. Uh, now I'll stop. Alright. Da ba da ba da 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 da. I'm gonna die on my way home probably actually, cause I didn't go to school, but yeah, whatever. Does that mean my promise is gonna be invalid, or just because I picked like the wrong restaurant place? Maybe. I should go to an alleyway.